Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, friends? So, today I want to tell you a story about a lion cub and his imaginations. One night, a lion cub wants to go to bed. His mother tucked him in, read his favorite bedtime story, and sing his favorite bedtime song. There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Ole, 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 oh Lord. He will tear your city down. Ole, ole, oh Lord. There will come a poet whose weapon is his tongue. He will slay you with his tongue. Ole, ole, oh Lord. Ole, 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 oh Lord. After the lion cub fell asleep, his mother left his room. But then a tapping sound woke up the lion. Tap, tap. Oh, what is that sound? The lion cub woke up. And then, tap, tap, tap. That sound is coming from the window. The lion cub grabbed his baseball bat and tiptoes to the window. Tap, tap, tap. It's a monster, he thinks. Then he grabs his helmet and wears it on his head. He goes to the window again to make sure. What is that sound about? Tap, tap, tap. Yes, the monster is getting closer. I think it's the biggest monster ever. The lion cub thinks. Then he hurriedly hides under his bed. He uses his blanket over his head and hugging his baseball bat tightly. And then the sound is getting louder and louder. Tap, tap, tap. And then, hello, lion! A little frog jumps up the windowsill. The little frog wears a tutu and a tapping shoes. The little frog, sees through the window. Lion, are you in there? The little frog asks. She can't see. The lion hiding under the bed, wrapped in a blanket, wearing a bicycle helmet and hugging a baseball bat tightly. The lion looks ridiculous and he feels ridiculous too. The little frog, seeing that, said, I want to show you my dance move, but I think you look busy. I'll come back later, okay? See ya! And then the little frog dances happily away from the window. The moral of the story is sometimes our imagination makes things scarier than it really is. Thank you for listening to my bedtime story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, I am Afrina Febriansyah and I will a story titled The Lion and the Four Cows. Once upon a time, in a jungle lived four cows. The cows were very close friends, who always fought with each other. Whenever a wild animal tried to fight together and cast them away. But there also lived a big lion in the jungle who wanted to kill and eat the four cows. He tried several times to attack and kill them, but as always, four cows in the jungle. The lion started thinking of different ways to separate them. He started he started spreading rumors, telling false and tales in the and telling tales in the jungle about the cows. With the help of other animals in the jungle. After a few days, the lion killed another cow, and then the two cows that were left also had the two same fate to face the same head and were lived killed by the lion. Thank you for your attention. See you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Raffi Anggara. Today I will like to tell you a short story about a clever rabbit. Once upon a time, there was a clever rabbit live in a forest. He was friendly and liked helping other animals. One day, a hungry fox wanted to catch the rabbit. The rabbit was very scared, but he quickly thought of a clever plan. He pointed to the pond and said, "Look, there is another fox in water." The fox looked into the pond and saw his own reflection. He thought it was another fox, so he became angry and jumped into the pond. The rabbit quickly ran away and escaped safely. From this story, we can learn that being clever and thinking calm us, we can help us solve difficult problems. That's the end of my story. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Muhammad Aisan Ilham. I'm from class 10 APL3. Here I'm going to tell a story about a clever rabbit. Once upon a time, a hungry lion lived in a forest. He ate many animals every day. One day, a little rabbit came led to the lion. The lion was angry and asked, "Why are you late?" The rabbit said, "I meet another lion. Lion on the way." He said he was the king of the forest. The lion became angry and followed the rabbit to a well. The lion looked into the well and saw his own reflection. He thought it was another lion. He jumped into the well and could not get out. The rabbit ran away happily. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, today I want to tell you the story about Bura, the forgetful bear. Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest, lived a friendly bear named Bura. Bura was a talented cook who loved to share delicious food with his friends. However, he had one major weakness. He was extremely forgetful. One afternoon, Bura stood outside his house. Feeling panicked, he emptied his entire bag onto the ground because he could not find his house key. His bird friend, Chandan, flew down to help him. After searching for a while, Cendan reminded Burak to check his pocket. Sure enough, the key was right there. Burak sighed to relief and went inside. Feeling hungry, Burak decided to cook a grand lunch. Burak heard a loud knock at his door. When he opened it, he was shocked to see Cendan, Seta, Hari, Mr. Lalan, as Miss Liba, and many other forest animals standing outside. They all shouted, "Happy birthday, Burak!" Fortunately, Burak had already cooked a large feast for everyone. To help him stop forgetting things, his friend gave him a colorful reminder board as a birthday present. And that's the end, the story about Burak, the forgetful bear. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to tell you a story about Little Bird. The title is The Little Bird and the Flower Seed. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a little bird named Pico. Pico was lived in a small garden and spent his all days looking for food. One morning, Pico was found a beautiful flower seed. Pico wanted to keep the seed for himself. He took it to his nest and protected it carefully. However, the seed couldn't grow because there was no water in the nest. Pico became sad and blamed the seed. A squirrel told Pico the seed needs some water, dirt, and sunlight to grow. Pico decided to plant his seed in the ground and watered it every day. After a few days, a beautiful little flower grew. The moral of the story is we cannot be selfish. Sometimes we can sharing it make more beautiful and meaningful. Thank you for the listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Morning everyone, today I'm going to tell you a fable story called The Lion and the Mouse. In the forest, there was a lion who fell asleep. A small mouse started playing on him. This woke the lion. He grew angry and caught the mouse in his huge paw. "Please, do not eat me. If you spare my life, I will help you one day," cried the mouse. The lion laughed, but he still let the mouse go. A few days later, some hunters caught the lion. They tied him to a tree with strong ropes. The lion roared loudly because he could not escape. The mouse heard the roar. He ran to the lion and he used his sharp teeth to chew the ropes. Soon, the lion was free. "Thank you," said the lion. He learned even a small friend can be very helpful. That's the end of the story. I hope you can enjoy it and learn from the story. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Today I want to tell you about story The Ugly Duckling. I hope you like this. Once upon a time, a mother duck sat on her egg. She felt tired of sitting on them. She just wished the egg would break out. A few days later, the egg cracked. And the small and cute duckling saying "peep peep." The mother answered "quack quack." However,
The beech's egg did not crack. The mother duck sat on it again. Finally, it cracked, and a big gray duckling came out. He looked a turkey. When they went to pound the gray duckling, the swam very well. He is my handsome son, the mother said proudly. One day he ran away and lived alone the cold winter. In spring, he found three beautiful swans, and he was very happy and lived with new friends. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Today, I will to tell you about story. The title is The Ant and Grasshopper. On warm summer day, the grasshopper hopping about, singing and dancing in the sun. An ant walked by. He carried a heavy grain of corn on his back. He was working so hard to store food for the winter. Why do you work so hard on such a lovely day? Ha ha ha, asked the grasshopper, while laughing. Come and sing with me. I'm helping to save food for the winter, said the ant. You should do the same. The grasshopper squawked and kept playing. Soon, winter came. The ground was covered in deep snow. The grasshopper had no food and grew very cold and hungry. He saw the ant eating a good meal inside a warm home. The grasshopper realized his mistake. Hard work brings safety and peace. Moral of the story is prepare today for the need of tomorrow. The end. Thank you very much for your listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aji Satria, and here I will share a story titled The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a lion was sleeping in the forest. A little mouse woke him up. But the lion let it go. A few days later, the lion was trapped in the hunter's net. He roared for help. The mouse came and beat the net. The lion was finally free. Moral of story-nya, never underestimate other. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Agung Pratama, and I'm going to tell you a short fable story, The Fox and the Crow. One morning, a crow found a piece of delicious cheese. She flew to a tree and sat on a branch to eat. A hungry fox saw to the crow and wanted the cheese. A fox talked to a clever way to get the cheese. He looked at the crow and said, you are such a beautiful bird, and I'm sure you're beautiful. Your voice is beautiful too. Can you sing for me? The crow was very proud and opened her beak began to sing. As soon, the crow opened, opened her beak, and the cheese fell to the ground. The fox quickly grabbed it and ran away. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today I would like to tell you a story entitled The Hungry Rabbit. One sunny morning, a small rabbit woke up feeling very hungry. He hopped out of his warm burrow to look for food. In the garden, he saw a big carrot shining under the bright sun. The small rabbit tried to pull the big carrot, but it was too heavy. He pulled hard, but the carrot didn't move. Suddenly, a strong bear came by. The bear said, "Don't worry, I will help." Together, the small rabbit and the big bear pulled with all their strength. Finally, the carrot came out of the ground. The rabbit felt happy, and the big bear laughed. They shared the tasty carrot under a cool tree. The rabbit said, "Thank you, my friends. Kids, can you tell me the upside of big?" "Yes, it's small." Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I am going to tell a story about the wolf and the lion. One evening, a wolf was very hungry. He left his home in the forest. The sun was low, so his shadow on the ground looked big and tall. The wolf saw his big shadow and left road. "Wow, I look so big," he said. "I am stronger than the lion. I should be the king of the forest." Then a big shadow covered him. It was the real lion. The lion jumped and choked the wolf. The wolf died. The wolf died because he was too proud. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today I will Today I will tell you about the moose deer challenge the snail. The moose deer challenged the snail to a running race because he thinks the snail is slow. The snail worked together with his friend to line up and the right path. So the moose deer is always behind and get tired. The moose deer give up and promises not to be to be terakhir yang terakhirnya float anymore. Thank you. Sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I am going to tell you a story about Coco the panda. Once upon a time, there was a cute panda named Coco. Coco was a kind and cheerful panda. One day, Coco found a little bird that had fallen from its nest. Coco called his friend and Coco called his friend and together they used a long branch to help the bird return to its nest. The bird thanked them and Coco felt happy because to help the bird. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today to tell story Rabbit and Lion. Once upon a time, in the forest far away, there lived lion. He used to kill around 2 and 3 animals where food and we rode and went to. This when rabbit this went for a long time. Rabbit turned while on his way. The lion then asked the rabbit to lion. The rabbit to him too. Good em poin at ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a fable. And title The Forest and the Thirsty Crow. One hot day, a crow was flying around the forest. Quack, 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 quack. He was very thirsty and longed for water. Everywhere. After a long search, he found the jar with a little water inside. However, he picked the water and was too low for him to reach, and the crow The crow the crow got an idea. He picked up stones and dropped them into the jar one by one. Slowly, he picked slowly the water rose to the jar. Top rose to the top. Become drank the a crowd drank the water and flow and happily. Thank you everyone. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will tell you about story the lion and the gnat. Once upon a time, there was a cruel and proud lion who forced all the animals to obey him. One day, the lion saw a gnat fly past him. The gnat was in a hurry and did not see the lion. The lion growled, "You a little creature, how disrespect to me!" The gnat, who was fearless, and relieved the lion. "Even though you are big, I am still stronger than you. You are weak and sick. I will teach you a lesson today." They both start to fight. The lion tried hard to gnat, but he was in pain, for the gnat was too quick. The gnat flow be around the lion and stung him on his face and everywhere to the skin bare. Catching to the lion scared himself and hurt himself badly. Sounds the lion, his face all swollen. At least the gnat give up to fight. And the gnat said to the lion, "I hope you will not be arrogant because you're strange anymore." Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, my name is Rafkai Sifirmansyah. Now I want to tell a story about Sura and Baya. A long time ago, there were two animals, Sura and Baya. Sura was the name of a shark and Baya was the name of a crocodile. They lived in the sea. Once, Sura and Baya were looking for some food, and then suddenly Baya saw a goat. "Yummy, this is my lunch," said Baya. And, "No way, you are greedy. This is my lunch," said Sura. And then they fought for the goat. After several hours of fighting, they finally feeling tired of fighting, they decided to live in the different places. Sura lived in the water and Baya lived in the land. The border was a beach, so they would never fight again. Once, Sura were looking for some food. He was very hungry. There was not much food in the sea. And Baya was very angry when he knew that Sura broke the promise. Then they fought again. They both hit each other. Sura bit Baya's tail, and Baya did the same thing to Sura. Baya beat very hard until Sura finally gave up. And then finally gave up. And then Sura went back to the sea. Baya was happy. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fiondar Isarifano. Now, I want to tell a story about the fox and the grapes. One day, the fox become very hungry. He went to search. He went out to search for some food. He searched high and low, but couldn't find anything to eat. A hungry fox spotted a bundle for juicy grapes hanging high on a vine. He jumped again and again with all his jumped with all his strength, but couldn't reach them. Finally, the fox decided give up and go home. While he walked away, he muttered, "I'm sure the grapes were sour anyway." Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, my name is Husna Amalia and today I will tell you a story about the crow and the pitcher. Once upon a time, a thirsty crow flew across a dry field looking for water. After a long search, he finally found a tall pitcher with a little water at the very bottom. He tried to push his head inside, but the pitcher was too narrow. He then tried to knock the pitcher, but it was far too heavy for him to move. Thinking quickly, the pitcher picked up some small pebbles one by one and dropped them into the pitcher. As the pebbles filled the bottom, the water level rose to the top, allowing the clever crow to drink his fill. And that's the end of the story. From this story, we can learn patience and smart thinking can solve any hard problem. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Liviana Putri Insani. I want to tell you a short story about the wolf and the dogs. Once upon a time, there was a hungry wolf living in a forest. One day, he met a healthy dog. "Why do you look so healthy?" asked the wolf. "My master gives me food every day," answered the dog. "I also have a warm place to sleep." The wolf interested and decided to follow the dog. But then he noticed a collar around the dog's neck. "What is that?" asked the wolf. "This is my collar. Sometimes my master ties me up so I cannot go anywhere," sighed the dog. The wolf thought for a moment. Then he sighed, "I may be hungry, but I am free.
I can go wherever I want. The wolf returned to the forest and chose to live freely. Moral value: freedom is more valuable than comfort. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Kansa Hanifah. Today I will tell a story about the lion and the cows. Once upon a time, 4 cows lived together in a jungle. They were best friends and always helped each other. Because they stayed united, no animals dared to attack them. One day, a hungry lion wanted to eat them, but he couldn't. Because the cows were too strong together. So the lion made a pledge. He spread lies and made the cows fight each other. After that, the lion attacked them one by one without help from each other. So all 4 cows were killed. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, today I will tell a story titled The Fox and the Shrew. Once a cunning fox and a good-natured shrew lived as neighbors in the jungle. The fox invited the shrew for dinner and maliciously served soup in a very shallow dish. Due to his long beak, the shrew could only wet the tip of his bill, leaving him hungry, while the fox easily lapped up the meal. Soon after, the shrew invited the fox for supper and served fish in a tail narrowly jar. The shrew ate easily with his long beak, while the fox could only smell the food. When the fox lost his temper, the shrew calmly reminded him that one should not play tricks unless they are ready to receive the same treatment. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Farah Alipazara Putri. Today I will tell you short story about the beast and the bear. Once upon a time, a bear found a fallen tree with a beehive full of honey. When the bees come back, they stung him for trying to take it. Angry, a bear destroyed the hive, but that made all the bees. Finally, the bear ran away and jumped. Udah, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Nadila Putri. I am from class 10 FPL 3. Today I want to tell you a story called The Little Turtle Named Toby. I hope you enjoy my story. Once upon a time, in a peaceful pond, lived a little turtle named Toby. Toby was small, but he dreamed of exploring the world. He met friendly from watch office and dragonfly. He knew no friend, shared stories, and wisdom with him. Toby gathered his courage and friendship could make him brave. After many days, Toby returned to the pond and the other animals. When they were inspired by Toby's bravery. From the dead, the pond feel more magical and full of adventure. The moral of story is we should be brave and you know things. Thank you for listening.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Kaisa. So today I want to storytelling about one story with title Lion and Rabbit. Once upon a time in the forest, there lived a lion. He killed 2 or 3 animals every day for food. The animals were worried because the lion killed their friends every day. One animal made a deal with the lion and will come to a lion every day. One day, its rabbit turn. On this way, he saw the old well and made a plan to defeat the lion. He told the lion that there was another lion who claimed to be stronger than him. The lion asked the rabbit where the another lion it was. The rabbit took the lion on the well and the lion jumped to the well and dead. Finally, the rabbit clever plan to save the other animals in the forest. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Miss and my friends. Today I'm here to tell you a story. The title, The Smart Deer. In a green jungle, a smart deer lived near of river. Kancil was famous was famous of clever and quick thinking. One hot day, Kancil went to cross eat sweet fruit, but the river of the hungry crocodile, a big crocodile jump on and block his way. Aha, now you are my food, sighed the crocodile. Kancil tried the crocodile. Kancil tried the crocodile. The jump on the higher backs. Cross the safely and escape. The moral, smart thinking from Danger. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I want to tell a story about the lion and the mouse. One day, the mouse wake up a sleeping lion. The lion was angry and wanted to eat the mouse. The mouse begged for his life and promised to help the lion one day. Please spare me. One day I can help you. The lion looked but let him go. A few days later, the lion was caught in the net. He tried to escape but could not. Hearing the lion making a sound, The mouse came to help. He beat the net with his sharp teeth and set the lion free. In the end, the lion learned that even the small friends can be a great help. So, moral in this story is no act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted. Thank you for attention, everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Falaneda Umar, and I will tell the story The Mouse Deer and the Crocodile. Once upon a time, the mouse deer went to cross a river to find food. The river was full of crocodiles. The mouse deer tricked him by saying he wanted to pounce him. Finally, the crocodile lined up. The mouse deer jumped on their backs to cross a river safely. The mouse deer safely reached the other side and found food. He was happy because his clever idea worked. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will tell a story about the mouse and the lion. One day in a beautiful forest, there was a lion sleeping under a big tree. There was also a little mouse running over him and waking him up. The lion caught the mouse and wanted to eat him. The mouse asked to be free. The lion let him go. A few days later, the lion was caught in a net. The mouse came and bit the net. The lion was free and thanked the mouse. They become friends. Thank you for your listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Vicky, and today I will tell you a story about the ant and the dog. One hot day, ant was searching for some water a rushing river. The ant was drowning, so I dropped. I lived to save her later. I hunted to catch the dog. The ant bite. Hunter food causing him to drop his net and letting the dog fly away safely. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good morning. Today I want to tell you a story about the ant and the dive. The ant and the dive. One upon a time, a little fell into a river. She couldn't swim and almost drowned. A clap so hard a kite dove so hard and dropped a leaf. The ant coiled and 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 was safe. A few days later, a hunter the hunter though a few days later a hunter did the test of dog later. The ad beat the hunter killed the hunter dropped the net and the dog flew away. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Hada Abdullah Kamsa. I will story. I will tell story. The fox and the cow. Once upon time there his head piece of meat. A hungry fox came there his mouth water when he saw the piece of meat. He thought of line to get it. He praised the voice of God. The fox sent him to sing and song. When the crow opened his mouth to sing, the piece of meat fell down. The fox ate it, and went away. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I shine so bright, you might go blind.